Most of us will have had trouble sleeping at some point in our lives. It might have been because you were lying awake worrying about something that happened during the day, or because your room was too hot or too cold. Sometimes it's because you weren't feeling well. If you're lucky, you'll only have the occasional night like this. You'll go to bed the next night super tired, but you'll sleep like a log. But if you're not so lucky, you'll be having nights like this nearly every night. Worst of all, you'll be dead tired all day, every day. But when you go to bed, you still can't get to sleep. It's thought that around 30 to 35% of all adults suffer from some form of mild insomnia, while another 10% of the global adult population is afflicted by chronic insomnia. Although some people can feel like they're almost used to getting very little sleep, insomnia is in fact a serious condition which needs to be treated properly. Unfortunately, many people end up taking pharmaceutical drugs such as sleeping pills in order to get the snooze they need so badly. While sleeping pills will certainly knock you out, they can also have some nasty side effects like daytime drowsiness, memory problems, or inability to focus. Wouldn't it be great if you could treat your insomnia without having to resort to drugs? Well, you can. We at naturenow.com put together a list of the top 5 most effective and beneficial natural solutions for getting a good night's sleep once and for all. Number 1. Get active. That's right, exercise actually improves your ability to sleep soundly. Being physically active is essential for burning excess energy and regulating your body's natural rhythms. There are numerous studies to show that people who exercise regularly tend to sleep better than those who lead sedentary lifestyles. This is even more obvious when it comes to people with chronic insomnia. One study even shows that people who spend at least 60 minutes exercising on 5 days of the week are likely to have more restful REM sleep than those who don't exercise. You don't even have to work up a sweat. Other research suggests that insomniacs who get at least 30 minutes of exercise just 3 or 4 times a week will sleep for up to an hour longer than non-exercisers. They also tend to wake up less frequently during the night. It's believed that exercise helps to promote feelings of relaxation by increasing production of endorphins, your body's feel-good chemicals. This also helps to reduce feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Being active can also help to normalize your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. If you're not used to exercising, start with a low-impact activity such as walking or swimming 3 times a week. Try to get your heart rate up for at least a half an hour each session. Number 2. Go Valyrian. If you haven't heard of Valyrian, you're missing out. This incredible plant has been helping people asleep for hundreds of years. In fact, Valyrian is possibly the most famous insomnia remedy of them all. In ancient Greece, Valyrian was used to treat insomnia, nervousness, trembling, stress, and headaches. Today, it's still widely used in many sleep aid supplements. Studies suggest that Valyrian works to relieve insomnia and anxiety by increasing the levels of certain chemicals in the brain. The most important of these is gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, in the brain, which is needed to produce a calming effect in the body. It's worth knowing that many pharmaceutical drugs for insomnia and anxiety, such as Xanax and Valium, also increase GABA levels in the brain. One clinical study found that people with insomnia who took Valyrian every night for several weeks experienced significant improvements in the time it took for them to fall asleep. They also slept better and woke up less. You can take Valyrian in tincture form, but beware, it has a very unusual smell that's been described as quite similar to dirty feet. That's why most people prefer to take it in a capsule supplement. Number 3. Get more GABA. If you suffer from anxiety as well as insomnia, then GABA is about to become your best friend because you're probably lacking in it. GABA is short for gamma-aminobutyric acid, a type of neurotransmitter that plays a part in sending messages between the brain and the nervous system. Your brain produces GABA from glutamate in a complicated process involving the active form of vitamin B6 and an enzyme called glutamate decarboxylase, GAD. GABA's main job is to keep your nerve cells from getting too excited. It's this overexcitement and overstimulation that can keep you awake at night. It's also been found that GABA is involved with keeping you calm and relaxed. The more GABA in your brain, the less anxious or stressed you might feel. It's even been suggested that GABA helps to ward off depression. As mentioned before, Valyrian helps to increase your brain's production of GABA. But taking GABA itself could help to relieve your insomnia or anxiety even more quickly. Clinical studies have shown that taking GABA helps people with insomnia to fall asleep more quickly than usual, reducing their usual falling asleep time by an average of 5 minutes. Other research has shown that those with insomnia often have lower levels of GABA, which suggests it could be linked to their sleeping troubles. Number 4. Stick to a schedule. Remember how you had a set bedtime as a little kid, and it was only very occasionally that you were allowed to stay up later than that? As an adult, we forget all about our bedtime rule, and we just go to bed whenever we feel like it. As a result, our body clocks get completely confused, and our brain doesn't know when it should start feeling sleepy. We humans are habitual creatures, and our minds can adapt quite quickly to a routine. The trick is to create the routine and sticking to it. Setting a bedtime for yourself and sticking to it is an excellent way to take control of your body clock again. Decide that you're going to bed at 10 p.m., for example, and then make sure you're tucked up under the covers by that time. That might mean getting ready for bed by 9:30, by showering, turning down the lights, putting away any devices with blue screens. If you're not tired, try reading for a little while first. The whole point is to get your brain used to the idea of being ready to sleep at the same time each night. Within a week or so, you'll find that you're naturally more inclined to wind down at this time, and you should start to find it easier to fall asleep. Number 5. Take Nature Now Sleep. We've mentioned a few natural supplements here, and no doubt you're already planning to search them out on Amazon. But beware. Not all supplements are the same. Many are loaded with cheap ingredients that have no research behind them whatsoever. Others claim to be backed by science, but actually contain very little amounts of the so-called therapeutic nutrients. Nature Now Sleep is one of a kind. It contains 7 scientifically researched ingredients that have been shown to improve sleep latency and promote a deeper, more restful sleep. There's valerian root and GABA to help switch off your overstimulated thoughts and reduce anxiety. Then there's melatonin, the natural hormone that your body requires to maintain its natural circadian rhythm. We've also added magnesium to help release the tension from your tight muscles, and L-theanine, another wonderful neurotransmitter that supports a calm, rested mind. Unlike the pills your doctor might give you, this amazing blend of nutrients is totally free of harmful side effects. It's Mother Nature in a bottle. If you've had enough of insomnia, then it's time you did yourself a favor and got some real rest. Keep it natural, and your body will thank you for it. You can get Nature Now Sleep right now at naturenow.com.